Welcome to Kijani Village, where every sunrise brings a new adventure, every smile hides a new mystery, and every story teaches a lesson. Yesterday, someone broke Mama NEEMA's special honey pot, but no one confessed. Today, we will finally discover who broke the pot. The first golden rays of the morning sun spread across Kijani Village. Roosters crowed from every corner of the village. Birds filled the air with cheerful songs. Women lit small cooking fires outside their homes, and the smell of fresh porridge drifted through the cool morning breeze. Farmers carried their hoes as they walked toward their fields, greeting one another with warm smiles. It was another peaceful morning in Kijani Village. Inside Mama NEEMA's compound, everyone woke up early, just as they always did. Mama NEEMA swept the compound while softly humming a traditional village song. Amina fetched fresh water from the well, carefully balancing the bucket on her head. Tendo picked up a broom and swept. Kito, the little goat, happily skipped around the compound, chasing butterflies, nibbling leaves, and making everyone smile. Everything felt completely normal. No one talked about the broken honey pot. Tendo secretly smiled. Maybe Mama NEEMA forgot about it, he thought. As the morning continued, they fed the chickens, collected firewood, and helped prepare breakfast. Still, not a single word about the honey pot. Tendo's confidence grew. "I think I'm safe," he whispered with a grin. He even started humming happily as he carried a bundle of firewood into the kitchen. Then, Mama NEEMA gently dusted her hands and called, "Tendo, Amina, please come to the kitchen." Tendo stopped walking. His smile disappeared. His heart began beating faster. "Oh no," he thought. Amina quietly followed her mother into the kitchen. There, on the floor, lay the broken pieces of the special clay honey pot. Mama NEEMA looked at both children with calm, gentle eyes. "Yesterday, I told you that today we would find out who broke my special honey pot." The kitchen became completely silent. After a moment, Mama NEEMA asked, "Does anyone want to tell me what happened?" Amina shook her head. "Mama, I truly don't know who broke it." Mama NEEMA smiled kindly. Then she looked at Tendo. Before she could ask another question, Tendo quickly pointed outside. "Mama, I think Kito broke the honey pot." Outside, Kito was happily chewing grass. He looked up at everyone. "Me, Amina burst into laughter. "Tendo," she giggled. "Goats don't eat honey with spoons." Even Mama NEEMA smiled. She walked closer to Tendo and gently asked, "Tendo, can Kito open the kitchen door by himself?" Tendo looked at the floor. "No, Mama." Mama NEEMA continued, "Can Kito climb onto the little wooden stool to reach the top shelf?" Tendo quietly replied, "No, Mama." Mama NEEMA asked one final question. "Can Kito remove the lid from the honey pot?" Tendo felt a lump in his throat. He couldn't answer. The room became very quiet. Kito wandered into the kitchen, sniffed the broken pieces of the pot, sneezed loudly. Meh. Amina laughed again, but Tendo did not. His eyes filled with tears. Slowly, he stepped forward. "Mama." His voice trembled. "Kito didn't do it." Mama NEEMA waited patiently. "I climbed onto the stool because I wanted to taste just a little honey." He looked down. "When I picked up the pot, it slipped from my hands and broke." A tear rolled down his cheek. "I was afraid you would be angry, so I blamed Kito. I'm very sorry." Mama NEEMA gently placed her hand on Tendo's shoulder. She smiled warmly. "Thank you for telling the truth, my son. Everyone makes mistakes. What matters is having the courage to admit them and learn from them." Tendo wiped away his tears. "I promise I will always tell the truth from now on." Mama NEEMA hugged him. "That is all I wanted to hear." Amina smiled. She bent down and stroked Kito's back. "I'm sorry you were blamed for something you didn't do." Keto wagged his tiny tail happily. Meh. Everyone laughed. Together, they swept the broken pieces of the honey pot and cleaned the kitchen. Peace had returned to Mama NEEMA's home. Just then, boom! A loud drum echoed across Kijani village. Everyone stopped. Boom! 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 The drum echoed again. Mama NEEMA looked toward the village square. Her smile slowly faded. That's the chief's drum, she said. The chief only calls the whole village together when something important has happened. Tendo and Amina looked at each other with excitement. Even Keto stopped chewing and lifted his ears. Another loud beat echoed through the village. Boom! Mama NEEMA picked up her basket. Come, children, let's go and hear what the chief has to say. The three hurried toward the village square. None of them knew that this meeting was about to begin the greatest adventure Kijani village had ever seen. To be continued.